Today we're going to do a quick update review of the order schedule, and what we're going to focus on here is our production schedule report. I have filtered in between the dates of July 17th and July 27th, and it's listing in descending order the production values. So if you look at the graph, it's dipping to a low production on the 18th, so down here of close to 7,085. So we want to level those values out to level out the production rate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the July 17th and move some of the orders to level out production. To do that, then we're working on our order scheduling screen. Now I'm going to pick that date, which was the July 17th. So let me just pick that date, and we're just going to focus on that date, and we're going to look at the orders that have already been scheduled. We've assigned a schedule, now we're going to move them. So we're looking at the list of orders. Now I've set my page size to be fairly large in order I can scroll up and down and see everything at one time. Ignoring the fact that these cut numbers haven't been assigned, that will be done when the schedule is pretty much finalized, and there is a cut report then that will show the cut numbers by date. Now, so what we're looking at now is we're going to select the route, and this is kind of makes sense as to where things are going. And so we have Toronto. I see there's that VA Nestle. That one's there by itself, so that one I won't deal with in this particular video, but I would expand the dates, look at the other VA Nestle routes, and add it. Well, actually, why don't we just do that? So let's go back to July, change the route to VA Nestle, okay, specifically that. So it's going to include that order, but we're looking now specifically at the other dates. Okay, so these dates have been scheduled for July 10th. This one here is scheduled for the 17th, and we're far enough ahead that we can take that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that July 17th and paste it to there, and that's going to put that order there. So I'm going to select changes, and now that's going to update that, and now I'm going to go back to the 17th and then do my search, remove that, and then filter just on the date. So that's taken that one order that was astray, put it to the nearest order group. Now, the other thing though is, let's just go back. What we want to do is, again, we're looking at leveling out this production. So we want to move move some of the orders, the scheduled orders from the 17th, move them to the 18th. So we're looking at this. Let's have again look at our routes. We've got pickup, and so now we also have dollar value as well. So there's almost $1,000, and I think that will be close enough to do that. So let's filter then on pickup, and then do a search, and then that's going to group those together. Gives me my order total of 1,400. So I want to change that to July 18th. So I put that in there. I type in and I just click off of it. It updates all of those values. I click on Save Changes. I minimize the screen. Now I'll go back again. I don't want you to freak out, because our order schedule, let me bring you back again, has disappeared. But that's because my filter, I don't have any other orders on that particular route, and so that's why they disappeared. There are my orders back again. But importantly though, I want to have a look at this. So we're going to see this graph change, and when you're at a certain increment, it'll just increment a little bit. But as you can see now, I'm leveling out my production levels, and I'm grouping orders, straight orders together. And this, now I can go down and see, are there any other orders that I can scan? Now I've got, this run of 12, 11, 13. So I can make a choice of I can level those out if I want, spreading them out onto further dates. And if I want to have a peek to see what's further, like the next week, then I can do the report, go that way. It'll scan out, and as you can see, I've got some big bumps there, and those ones, as I move down the calendar, I think at this point that pushing the orders down the line is probably the best way to go, but in time you'll find the process that works.